Guys, welcome to our weekly team perseverance team call. It is March 9th. Spring is 11 days away. And my name is Dave Atkins. I'm your upline Star Diamond coach and founder of Team Perseverance. And every week we come together to have a training call to go over news, announcements, some recognition, which tonight I'm not going to be able to do because the back office is down. So I can't get into the back office to see, but I am going to go on our wall and look at everybody that hit Success Club in February and give everybody a shout out for that, because there was a ton of people that hit Success Club. But again, if you don't know me, my wife, Kristen Atkins, is a Star Diamond coach, and we have 3 little girls, and we both work full time. I work with the state police as a lieutenant. She's a school teacher in elementary education, and you know, as all of us, as all of you on here, we're all just busy, but we're creating an unbelievable life by design, unbelievable things that have happened. And, you know, I shared something last week of what Beachbody has changed for me in a year, beside our team growing and the feeling of, you know, being significant in someone's life, which, guys, I really think is the part of why I do what I do, and I put a video up about it. Like, I love this. I love being with the state police. Law enforcement was something I always wanted to do, but the empty hole that was left in me is wanting to pay it forward and give back for those people, those parents, those moms and dads that are struggling, those people probably just like Maria, the story you just said, that somebody that's hurting inside, knowing what I know and how good mentally and physically I feel and how you can change your life in a half hour a day based on what we have. And I truly feel everybody needs what we have. They just don't know it yet. But the big thing is just by wanting to help others, and that's my focus, is to help and inspire and teach and lead, has created such an unbelievable thing that I'm blessed for with the business, that my income went up tremendously in the last year, and I haven't done anything different than been consistent. And I put a post up for you guys to see, and I was a little hesitant at first. I spoke to some other leaders, big leaders. You know what? A lot of people's ahas in this business is when they saw some of the financial goals that can happen in this business, okay? When they saw the financial goals that can happen in the business and that it can happen and you can grow, was when the light bulb went off and realized, holy cow, this business is for real. And I'm no different than any of you guys. It's just consistency paying off, and it's creating an amazing thing, and it's just about helping people, right? We have to stop selling and start helping people, right? Stop trying to sell products and just inspire and help people, and that's truly what it's about. And it was just an amazing eye-opener for me last week of what this business is doing for my family, most importantly. So with that, guys, I'm going to get into a couple of announcements. First and foremost is Super Saturday. Our next Super Saturday is April 25th on Saturday. So make sure that you have that date marked down. Now, what are Super Saturdays if you are a new coach? A Super Saturday is one of the quarterly events. Actually, let me back up. There is 5 main events when it comes to coaching. It's the 4 Super Saturdays that are run quarterly, and it's the Coach Summit, which this year is in Nashville. That is once a year, which is this year is going to be 25,000 coaches. It's July 6th. It's July, I forget the exact dates. If somebody wants to type it in the chat, I haven't seen it. It's the 3rd week in July, I believe. It's going to be in the LG NFL Stadium. There's 25,000 other coaches. Unbelievable event. So I look at it this way. These events are must-attends, period. You have to do whatever it takes to figure it out to get there. Reverse engineer Summit. If it's going to cost you, you know, a couple $100 for the airfare and the hotel, and I'm sure there's people looking to room up for Summit, and say it's cost you $600, but then you have between now and July to make $600 in this business for something that's going to pay you back 1,000 times over. My income went up 700% after my first Summit. Then I went to the Summit again, and the team grew, and it's come back to me tenfold. You can't treat this like a penny business. You can't. So the next Super Saturday event, which I consider as a must-attend, is April 25th. They are given all over the country in multiple locations in each state. including Puerto Rico and Canada. They are all on April 25th. In the back office, under the News and Training tab, the event listings will start coming up for a location near you. I have driven as far as 3.5 hours to a Super Saturday when I first started this business to get to an event. So get your babysitters in order, figure it out, get to a Super Saturday. It's where you're going to be able to be around other coaches. They're going to have a presentation. A lot of times you finish with a workout and you work out with other coaches. All right? There's nothing like being in a room live. So that's April 25th. Next is, for those going to Summit, and last year compared to this year, we're having like triple the amount of people going or more. I booked the Wild Horse Saloon for us. I think we're going to be up on a balcony overlooking the area in a private section. It was $45 a person. I was able to get with a bunch of food, 1 free drink ticket, cash bar. We're going to have a 2-hour reception, Team Perseverance cocktail hours, I guess, 2 hours before the kickoff of Summit at 7 p.m. And it's walking distance. I figured that was the best time to do it. We did a dinner last year, but it's going to be too hectic with things going on. People are going to be different places at different trainings. So I just wanted for us to come together as a team for right before to pregame per se. So that's going to be on the Thursday, 4 to 6 p.m. Next is we're heading into week 4 of our current challenge group, which means the captain in your groups is going to post the exit video of Kristen and I, of my wife and I, explaining their options to come on as a coach or to go into the general fitness page, okay? You then want to make sure, if you have challengers, guys, if you have challengers, that you are using the script that is under the files tab of our coaches page, email slash message you send to prospective coaches. Guys, this is what I beg of you, because I hear this all the time. Please follow the script. Don't talk to people when you are, I even myself still send the script. I still take the script that I wrote and I still copy and paste it because it's there, worded in a way to alleviate and overcome some of the objections that we have heard over time as best as possible, because you still may get some, okay? But so many times I hear people text to talk to people about their options at the end of the group. They pick up the phone or they send their own message. And I can tell you, probably as a newer coach, 9 times out of 10, you are talking somebody out of joining us as a coach on our team, right? And we don't want that, because for you to work smarter in this business and build an amazing business for you and your family and your income, it's about building your team. It's about moving up in rank and building your organization and your team. So use the tools we have in front of you. I failed like 1,000 times, fell on my face, all right? And we've learned the mistakes and we've constantly tweaking it. So please use the script. That's all I beg of you, actually, just use the script. Our next challenge group starts on Monday, the 16th, February 16th, and this is March 16th. As you guys recall, it's always the 3rd Monday of every month. Why do we do that? We do that because we want people to have time to hit Success Club before the challenge group starts. It gives people about 2.5 weeks to get their 5 points before Monday. I will say right now I'm on 2 points, and I'm not at 5, but blood, sweat, and tears, I'm going to figure it out. Sharice told me today, you're going to figure it out. Like, it's non-negotiable. Like, am I in the trenches with you guys? Yes. Every single month do I have to start over? Yes. Am I totally tapped out of my warm market? Heck yeah, totally tapped out. But it's 5 points. It's 3 people. We're always only 3 conversations away from hitting Success Club, and I'm not going to make excuses. I don't know who it's going to be, but I'm getting myself to 5 points, and you should do the same. All right? I challenge you to hit Success Club. This is a short-term goal every month to reap long-term rewards and success in this business. Okay? Getting into, let's see here. I'm just going down. I can't go through the recognition, but okay, I'm going to go into who hit Success Club in February based on what I can see on our Facebook doc. And again, this is self-reporting. When you hit 5 points, then in fact, this is where I go to see who hit Success Club. And guys, it was a huge month in February. So going down the line very quickly, we have Liz Webster with 5 points, Kristen Smalls with 40 points, Emily Huck, 28, Darlene Sham, 16, Shauna Carlucci, 11, Sharice Rome-Nolson, 17, Karen Brazillo, 11, myself, 26, Danielle Nett, 6, Michelle Delasala, 14, Amy Franchi, 20, Suzanne Henson, 12, Kristen Malone, 12, Erin Darmody Minor, 11, Kerry Piagentonio, 5, Kimberly Ronaldson, 6, Lisa Marr, 11, Matt Guy, 11, Laura Schiller, 6, Susan Stein, 9, Gina Strecco, 13, Kristen Cleary, 6, Kelly Delavecchia, 10. Guys, I just want to stop there, and I've said this every week. Kelly has been through 2 treatments of chemo with Hodgkin's lymphoma on our team and is still hitting Success Club. What's your excuse? All right? I don't know if she's on this call, but she doubled. If you hit Success Club and you get 5 points, you hit it. She's hit 10, and she's been through 2 rounds of chemo. And I would not be surprised if she hits it again this month. That speaks volumes. Mary Reed, I know you as Mary Reed from high school, but Pachilla, I don't want to butcher it, but 10 points. Kristen Atkins, my wife, 6. Shannon Maurice, 8. Jen Colombo, 6. Karen Gampel, 6. Laura Bennett Sheridan, 8. Jody Duggan, 6. Rachel Roth, 9. Maureen Garrett, 9. Teresa May, 5. Liz Mangione, 7. Kerry Torsilio, 5. Donna Versace, 6. Kelly Lizgowski, 6. Stacy Larice, 8. Chris Martin, 5. Sonia Wilson, 5. Alondro DeLeon, 5. Jean Marie Cregan, 5. But hopefully, Challenge Pack will hit tonight. She put extra in. Jen Holman, 10. Megan Bassat, 8. First month as a coach, 8 points. Tara Richmond, 5. Maria Peterson, 5. Forget the hate now, Maria. You're still hitting Success Club. Vicky Laguda, 6. First time Vicky hit Success Club. Congratulations, Vicky. Michelle Messimer, 5. First time. Trisha Bartley, 6. And Lauren Lavelle, 6 points. So, guys, that is absolutely amazing with everybody that hit Success Club for the month. So absolutely amazing. So Dave rides the bull first. Yeah, I'm probably getting hurt. So I'm just making sure there's no other. Is there any other general questions before we get into tonight's topic for the call? Anybody? No. Guys, one last quick announcement. Next week, 2 things I want you guys to write down. Next week, we should be having our newest Diamond coach, Amy Franchi. I don't want to mispronounce it. I'm really killing the names today. We're going to hear about, she's the newest Diamond coach on Team Perseverance. She's a principal, so she's in a board meeting tonight. She was going to speak tonight. So she will be on next Monday. And tentatively the Monday after, I got another 5-star Diamond Elite coach to talk on the call, and some of you know her. Her name is Dia Myers. She's a cast member of Insanity Max 30. She is also married to Rob Myers, who is a recently retired state police sergeant on my job. He was one of my sergeants. He recently retired. Him and Dia, who is an attorney, you'll hear their story, thanks to Beachbody. And she had an amazing year last year, and she is penciled in right now to guest speak on our call in 2 weeks. So that's the 23rd. So be on the call for the next 2 weeks. You're going to hear some great information I'm really excited about. So, without further ado, I'm going to get right into tonight's call topic, which is all about objections. So, if you guys, I know I saw the big one, which was it costs too much. That was the big one that came up, which I'm going to discuss that. I'm also going to give you guys some of my scripts that I'm going to put in the comments so you can copy and paste them and keep them to use, all right? And then I'm going to open it up for any questions of people that questions you may have with any objections you have. So, guys, First and foremost, I'm going to get right into the price objection. I tell some of my coaches, and I'm going to tell all of you as the team, there are two things when it comes to price that I want to talk to you about. Number one is that when you go through the 5-step process, step 2, and for those of you that may be in the new coach training and you're a new coach, step 2 is asking somebody to get their why. Step 2 is to get their why, and their why is finding out why, in fact, they want to be in that challenge group. Maybe they're on blood pressure medications. Maybe that was me. Maybe they want to lose 20 pounds. Maybe they want to get more energy. Maybe they want to feel less stressed. Whatever their why is, if you skip step 2, which is one of the most important steps, if not the most important step, if you skip step 2 and somebody gives you a price objection, you will not be able to go back and say, hey, Joe, you really told me that you have a hard time carrying your kids up and down the stairs to bed without yourself getting winded. You also told me that your father recently had a heart attack from being obese, and you are on your way to being a type 2 diabetic because you are also overweight. Are you really going to let the $140 stop you from possibly changing and saving your life? If you don't get that step 2, you have nothing to go back on. So if somebody tells you, I'm so interested, I want to be in your challenge group, what's next? And out of excitement, because I've been there, you send them the link to buy the challenge pack, and then they give you a price objection, it's over because you have no recourse. Unless I'm going to give you some more things to explain, but you have to follow the steps in the order that they're in. Okay? So step 2 is, in fact, getting their why. The second thing that's so important, guys, is your posture when it comes to price objections. Okay? I believe, and I'm going to explain why, that Shakeology is a bargain. Okay? Shakeology is a bargain, and the challenge pack is basically like they're stealing it for free when it comes to what somebody gets in a challenge pack. But there's two problems. One is, if you don't have a strong posture and you back down, yeah, I know it is kind of expensive, or you kind of say, yeah, I understand it's too expensive, the game is not the game. They're not going to come back and consider it. I always feel that when somebody gives me a price objection, I did not give them the best, I did not explain to them the best value for what they are getting. I failed. If I get a price objection, I failed. And most of the time now, I don't get, when I get somebody that's about to buy and I took them through the 5 steps, normally I don't get as many price objections because I feel like I've laid the foundation, I've gotten their why, and I've explained to them what in fact they're getting. So just to give an example, I'm going to quickly go through and then I'm going to give some bullet points. Guys, Shakeology, and I hope you're taking notes. It's $4 a day, $4 a day as a full meal replacement. Okay? This is not a protein drink. Yes, there is high quality proteins in here, but when people say, oh, I drink another whey protein drink, no, you don't. Whey protein drink is just whey protein. That's it. Shakeology is a dense dose of nutrition with over 70 vitamins and minerals from around the world with superfoods. That's a powerful weight loss accelerator. Okay? And it's $4 as a full meal replacement. Let me repeat that. Full meal replacement. And why am I saying that? Because you cannot go out and buy a deli breakfast. You cannot go out and get a number 1 at McDonald's. You cannot go out and get a slice of pizza and a Coke these days for $4 a day, and that is garbage you're putting in your body. So when somebody asks me or says that Shakeology is too expensive, or back up, when somebody asks me how much Shakeology is, little tip, this is what I say, it's $4 a day as a full meal replacement. I never say it's $120-something because that is a big number for people to swallow. You do not want to create the objection, okay? You do not want to create the objection. When somebody asks how much Shakeology is, it's $4 a day as a full meal replacement. And if you think about it, guys, where can you go get a meal for $4 that is as healthy as Shakeology? Okay? And when I went to a summit and Darren Olien, the creator of Shakeology, and Isabel Deichler, Carl's wife, who are the ones that came up with Shakeology, and realized the value in Shakeology. For example, vanilla Shakeology people wanted for years. Okay? Vanilla Shakeology people wanted for years, but they could not get the vanilla taste right without putting in artificial sweeteners, and there was no way they were going to do that. Carl Deichler and our motto, it's the healthiest meal day, there was no way they were going to do that. Well, they happened to find in Madagascar a special vanilla bean that is it's basically hand-picked and done in Madagascar that fits and got us to get the vanilla flavor. So we are now supporting this community in Madagascar, and I know what they're spending to get this product back here, that when Carl Deichler really broke the price down, it's worth every penny at $4 a day as a full meal replacement, okay? So this is a script that I'm going to put in there, and I want to find it, that I give to people about Shakeology and the price, okay? This is, and I'm going to put it in here so you guys can copy and paste it. This is what I put in and this is what I have saved. Some of you guys should probably take this, save it on your phone, take this, save it as an app. But this is what I tell to people. So you know, it's about $4 a day as a full meal replacement. To be honest, I know looking at it at first, it seems expensive. I agree. But for $4 a day as a full meal replacement, it is a great price. We can't get a McDonald's lunch or deli meal or pizza lunch for $4 a day, which is all garbage for our bodies. Not saying you eat this, but just want to put in perspective. Also, if someone tried to individually get all the ingredients on their own for a single serving, it would be in excess of $40. It is so dense with all natural nutrition. Guys, that is truth. And I don't know if you've seen the Tony Horton video, but I've been at events again. If somebody was to go to a Whole Foods store and try to individually make Shakeology, it would cost over $40 a serving. So my thing to you and my stance to you, the key is it's your posture. You have to stand firm and realize how good Shakeology is. And guys, it's so healthy for you. If you're on this call and not drinking it, you're crazy. And that's going to be another problem, because when people say, hey, Dave, what flavor are you drinking? Oh, I'm not drinking Shakeology. Do you think they're going to buy in and drink it if you're not drinking it? Right? We don't want to be selling products. We want to share. We want to help people. How are you going to share what it's done for you if you're not drinking it yourself? Okay? So if you're not on Shakeology and you're on this call and you're getting price objections, when we hang up, go on there and get Shakeology at Home Direct. Your body will thank you. So that's my first when it comes to Shakeology and the price. Second, with Shakeology, you all know to get the One Success Club point, you have to get them on Home Direct. I don't know the last time I had somebody buy Shakeology on a one-time order. One-time orders do not get you a point. Home Direct orders get you a point. Oh, but David, I just want to try it out this month. No, you don't understand. This is why you want on Home Direct. And here is my second script I want to give you guys on how I get people on Home Direct. So here we go. And this is exactly what I say to everybody when it comes to Home Direct. Take it, copy it, and paste it. The only thing you have to change, hold on one second, is your screen name on the website. Home Direct. Okay, guys, there it is. This is what I send people. And I start it with important step in capital letters. First, I write Shakeology, important step. Go to my website, it's beachbodycoach.com, / your screen name. Make sure you take out the app and put your screen name in. And order on Home Direct auto ship. Why? First, you get $2 Super Saver shipping and save money, approximately $10. Second, you get the empty bag guarantee. So if you're not 100% satisfied after 30 days, you can send back the empty bag and get a full refund. Third, you can cancel at any time with no penalty. This is what 99.9% of what people do and what we require to be in our challenge groups, in the group. In the end, you save money, so it's a no-brainer. Makes sense? Question mark. Home direct, auto ship. For those of you that don't know what the empty bag guarantee is, just in case, Shakeology is the only meal replacement shake I know of that you can drink the entire bag, and if you are not satisfied, send back the empty bag and get a full refund. So that's how I get people to get home direct. I make it clear. I use the capitals exactly as I put it, okay? And I ensure that I get the 1 Success Club point. Does that all make sense so far with everybody on Shakeology? Is there any questions on the home direct objection or the price objection on Shakeology? Anybody? No, pretty clear. Okay, next is our programs and challenge packs. And this one, I really feel, especially with Beachbody On Demand coming out, is where people are literally like stealing it from us. And I'm going to give you an analogy, and I'm going to compare it to somebody that goes to a gym, okay? People will go to a gym and spend their monthly membership and walk into a gym, have no idea what machines they're going to do, will probably end up on a treadmill or elliptical or just throwing some weights around with no plan in order because they don't have a fitness program to follow. So they're paying a gym membership. They don't know what they're doing in the gym, or they have a little idea, but they're probably doing the same exercises and moves that their varsity high school football coach told them to do. So they're bench pressing in their 40s, which makes no sense. Or they're going on the elliptical machine and spinning their legs while watching TV and reading a magazine. Like, that's going to really work because you guys know these programs we have are not easy. So they go there, they spend the gym membership, they do work exercises that they probably don't know what to do to give themselves better results. They don't have any guidance when it comes to nutrition, none. They don't have access to a coach, you, right? They don't have access to a training program for 30, 60, or 90 days. They don't have a meal replacement of something so healthy for you. The gym does not hand them a meal replacement with their gym membership when they walk out, so they know what to drink or eat every day, once a day. They're not getting a personal trainer to guide them on what exercises to do. And the list goes on and on and on. With the challenge pack, they're getting a top fitness program with a top trainer. Our trainers are top notch. And most of these programs go 30, 60, 90 days, right? So they're getting a program laid out what to do for 30, 60, 90 days or 21-day fix, but you can repeat them because your body, I've done 12 rounds of P90X. It changes every month. So you can repeat it. You're not going to plateau. So you're getting a top fitness program, right? You are getting Shakeology, 1 full meal a day for the entire month. You are getting you. That's the biggest value. You as their coach to help them. Motivation, accountability, support, access to you. They are getting a full nutrition guide. Again, a full nutrition guide, what to eat every day, laid out for them. In every program comes a full nutrition guide. You're not getting that handed to you at the gym. They are getting a free month as a club member, because when you get a challenge pack, you get a free month as a club member of a personalized meal planner, which is in teambeachbody.com, or the link comes to you through the email after they purchase. There's a link there to get your free meal planner, which helps you organize your groceries, what you need to eat, and plan out every meal every day for the length of your program. Okay? Full nutrition guide, full meal planner. And now, guys, this is the biggest one, which is like makes it ridiculous. I'm going to be honest, it's ridiculous. Now, if you get a challenge pack, you get a free month as a club member, which we know, what happens when you're a club member now? you get Beachbody On Demand. So what does that mean? Now they have access to over $1,500 worth of programs. Insanity, P90X, P90X2, P90X3. All these, they have over $1,500 worth of programs that they can stream for anywhere, right? So when people give me a price objection and they don't want to spend $140, it's because I failed on giving the value of what, in fact, they're getting with this product. Yes, if you just tell somebody $140 and you didn't get their why from step 2 and you're not breaking down everything they get, you're going to get a price objection, which leads me into my script for a challenge pack that I want to give you guys, that I lay out what I send to people when they're going to get the challenge pack, exactly what they get. And let me give you this script. So, and I'm going to read this to you guys. And again, copy and paste this for your people when they ask what the challenge pack is. The challenge pack is the program you choose, bundled together with Shakeology at a discounted price. On average, close to $70 in savings. Guys, I forgot to mention that. The challenge pack also, beside all the extras you're getting, is bundled together. You're saving money. They give you like 50% off either whatever way you look at it, either getting 50% off Shakeology or 50% off the fitness program. Moving on. It also includes $2 Super Saver shipping, which saves you about $10. You will also get, in capitals, a full nutrition guide and personalized meal planner as well. In addition, you get to be part of this group, obviously, and me as your coach. We run the groups for free, and all we require is the challenge pack. Guys, I make sure I put in there, we run the groups for free. You want people to understand how much you're giving them. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Team Beachbody just launched Beachbody On Demand. You can now digitally stream, I got to fix that, that says stream programs such as Insanity, P90X, P90X2, P90X3, TurboFire, and even more to any of your devices. Over $1,500 worth of Beachbody workout programs at your fingertips for free for 30 days. The challenge pack is packed with so much for a fraction of the price. Sound good? Question mark. Okay? So that is how I lay down what they get in the challenge pack. There's a ton of things. The meal plan, like, guys, I can't say enough. So when I hear people say, oh my God, I just keep getting price objections. If you get price objections, you know what? There's 2 areas that you failed. One is you didn't get their why to go back to them. And number 2 is that you're not creating the value in fact, what you're giving them. You need to create the value of Shakeology. You need to create the value of the challenge pack. And for $140, you know what? Even if they just bought a program, even if they paid full price, $120, P90X changed my life to start this, guys. That's the program I went to. I've done 12 rounds of 90 days, and I never hit a plateau. I know I got my $120 worth. People think that they do this once and it's over. Insanity Max 30, I think my wife and I were probably going to start it again, and we already graduated. We bought it once, right? So really it comes down to the value and getting their why. So I'm going to scroll up. Are there any questions on that? Anybody? Any questions? Let me see. I'm going to scroll up. Danielle, did somebody answer you there? Yeah, Shannon did. We have them start on day 1, and they usually just repeat a week because it's 30 days. All right, I don't see any questions. Guys, what other questions do you have? Anybody?
Dave, I have a question. It's Shannon.
Yes.
In regards to leads that sign up for club membership but don't necessarily order anything, they don't have access to 30 days of Beachbody On Demand, correct?
Yes, they do.
They do?
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Yes, they do.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yep. All club members have access to Beachbody On Demand. And I can tell you it's going to create more money in all your pockets. 2 reasons. Number one is people tend to not keep their club memberships because it's $40 every 3 months. The vast majority did not. When you have somebody get a club membership, you make 50% or $20 commission on that club membership. So you're going to get more retail commission on the club memberships, one, and club memberships give 15 team volume points. And for those of you that are Emerald or higher, you know that every 300 volume points, you make the team cycle bonus. So people are going to be more apt to keep their club memberships, and you're going to create more team volume, and you're going to make more retail commission. So it's a win-win.
Sorry, Dave, just for clarification, the free 30 days.
Yes, they get it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Questions? Guys, I looking at Michelle on my screen, sorry, not Michelle, my sister, the other Michelle, and I think her screen's stuck, but she's asleep, lying sideways, watching the call. Anybody see her? Let's see, should I spotlight her? So we can laugh? Like, what's going on over here? We can't get her to spotlight. But anyway.
Dave?
Yes.
Diane.
Go ahead.
I have 2 friends who happen to catch either the QVC or the commercial on TV.
Yep.
For the lower price for the 21-day fix. Now, I talked to them about it, and, you know, I'm trying to be real encouraging with them because I want them to do the program to be healthy. So, you know, I'm figuring, let me work it in that way. But I want to get myself signed up as their coach. I have been on chat with the people at home office, and these people are giving me such a hard time. One of my friends actually was double charged, and when she called, customer service was rude to her. So, like, I'm trying to save her, you know, as, you know, a future possible, like, she's thinking of doing the Shakeology, and that's what I'm trying to, you know, work here, you know, to get her be as her coach. But it's sort of killing me that we're having, you know, customer service not being as helpful as possible.
So 2 things. Number one, you are not getting better pricing on QVC or any of the other places. They do offer a payment plan.
Yes. Yeah.
But that is not, it's still, you're paying more money. There's no special pricing. You always get better pricing on teambeachbody.com, which is the network of coaches. And when they buy it through QVC, they do not get access to everything that's on teambeachbody.com, all the nutrition advice, the boards, and everything else, which you get for free.
Okay.
So people that say that they're getting better pricing, that's false. So that's the first thing. Second is coach relations always makes it right. So are we going to have frustrations? Yes. But when Beachbody is gaining, this is how you have to look at, Diane. Mm-hmm. We are gaining a year ago 75,000 new customers a week. They are trying to train people as quick as they can. They brought in the head customer service CEO from American Express back this past summer to help with this. So you, again, have to say, they always make it right. I would pick up the phone, call Coach Relations. If that customer wants to switch to you, it's simply them sending an email to Coach Relations and asking to be switched to you. You call up and they will switch them right over. It's not a problem. Now, for you to get the commission, they have to pay it in full first. They can't do the payment plan and get it turned over. But
she was actually double charged, and I'm trying to explain that to them. And I'm like, look, I'm trying to save this customer, and you know, so I'm you know trying to still work, trying to learn how to do all this. I'm like,
you called Coach Relations.
I'm on chat with them because I couldn't get on the website. I didn't have the coach relations number.
Yeah,
and,
pick up the phone.
and just talk to them.
They will always make it right. 100% of the time. I'm telling you right now, 100% of the time, they always make it right.
I had a feeling that if I called them, it might be better. But I did want to see what your input was with the QVC and the other things. You know, people are saying, oh, I saw it on QVC. I'm like, oh, that's great, but let me tell you a little bit more. And they're like, oh, well, I already ordered it. And I'm like, oh, you know, it
could be, the commission could be transferred over to you.
Mm-hmm.
They have to pay it in full. They have to just send the email to make you your coach. When people say, David, I saw it on QVC, I'll say, great, but you don't get access to me as your coach. You don't get access to teambeachbody.com with, I'll name meal planners, nutritional advice, and you don't get to be part of a challenge group. You're not, and I know for sure the price isn't cheaper anyway.
That's very helpful to know. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Guys, anything? Come on, we all get objections. I get objections. Thank you, Laura, for posting Coach Relations phone number. We all get objections, guys, every day, and it's really about overcoming them. It's really about you being a product of the product. And, guys, that's another thing that's important. If you are not a product of the product, meaning you're not push and play every day and you're not drinking Shakeology,
Come on, Zoe.
handling objections is going to be very, very hard to do because you yourself are not a product of the product. There's a reason why out of the 3 vital behaviors that one of the 3 is being a product of the product. You have to be, because then you can share and you don't feel like you're selling. Guys, any questions? Come on, please. This is such a big one. Anybody? Or how about this? Any questions about the business in general? I always like to ask people when I'm on here that I'm here that you can get access to asking me anything you want. Fire away. Questions, comments, concerns? No? Speak up, guys. Even if you're a new coach, please don't be shy. Just speak up. We're all a team in this together. Oh, I missed one. Important. Write this down. If somebody is giving you, they drink Advocare, Isogenics, all these, anything else, do not get into what that product is and getting caught up in comparing. You're going to say this, and I know a lot of the leaders on here know. When somebody says, I just got it this morning, oh, David, I was going to go in your group, but I started Advocare. It's a great product. This is what I always say, quote unquote. I don't know about that. All I know is followed by a testimonial. I don't know about that. All I know is that our challenge groups, people are losing hundreds of inches and hundreds of pounds a month on our team. And I know that's fact because I know we have like 25, 30 groups running a month. But David, yeah, no, Advocare is great. A friend of mine just lost 10 pounds. I don't know about that. All I know is Shakeology helped me get off my high blood pressure medications. Yes, but David, my doctor said Advocare is better than Shakeology. I don't know about that. All I know is followed by a testimonial. It always works because then you're not getting into that game back and forth. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be honest, nothing compares to Shakeology. Nothing. All the other stuff out there, the go-to energy drinks, as Carl says, it's all crap. I'm going to be honest. There's artificial stuff in there. It's pills, potions, and processed foods. And nobody has fitness and nutrition that come together. They all have the diet supplements, but they have no workout programs. So people are trying to get workout programs, but have no nutrition. We are hands down the best and have the best stuff, and believe in that, okay? Believe in that. We're a $1 billion company now as of the end of 2014, okay? And 33,000 coaches joined the network in the last 2 months. It's unbelievable. I remember when there was only 33,000 in the entire network. We had 33,000 in 2 months. Hi, Maria. Ask if I could keep them in the monthly loop, and then yes, follow. Maria had a question too, right under Laura's post. Trying to see it. If I can keep them in the monthly loop, and then yes, follow up with them monthly. I lost you guys on the question. Somebody want to speak up if they know what it is? Anybody?
I asked, it's when you get a no, not now,
Yes.
you just wait till the following month and just pick up where you left off? And Liz is saying to me that I asked them first if I can keep them in the monthly loop and then follow up with them next month, as opposed to just waiting. You know, I get a lot of no, not nows. And let's say I'm still on step 2, trying to find out their why and really digging deep instead of they just want to lose weight. So, do I wait now 4 more weeks and pick it up? It's kind of like weird sometimes.
That's when you send them nasty mail. I'm messing with you. No, this is what I do. Whenever people, and not even if they say not right now, they stop answering me. The following month, I send a message. Hey, Maria, I know last month we spoke about my challenge group. It probably wasn't a good time for you, but I know you told me that you really want to get yourself back in shape for the spring. Well, I'm forming another group starting in a week. I have a couple more spots left, and I want to come to you first before I invite this long list of people. And that's it.
Okay. That sounds better than just coming up with, hey, I'm running another challenge group. Can I save you a spot? And it's like, sometimes it just feels weird saying it like that.
Eventually you're going to learn verbal judo. And verbal judo, here I say like, hey, I bring up, I know you were interested last month. It probably wasn't a good time, but I really knew you told me, and you give them their step 2, their why, that you wanted to, whatever their goals were. And now I'm forming my group for March 16th. I have a few spots left before I go to this long list of people. Would you like to hear more about that? And that's it.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Kristen, you have a question, or were you just moving the camera?
No, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I guess one thing that I always, and I guess it's me stepping out of my comfort zone, is when you get to step 2, how far do you go? Like when people tell me they need to lose weight, I'll say, if you don't mind me asking, how much weight are you looking to lose? I guess part of me gets worried that that person will get turned off, or that I'm getting too personal.
No, you know what? I always ask more questions. And you know what? Today, my wife, Kristen, reminded me with some of the people that were like new exposures that I never met before. I needed to start sharing who I was, a little more about me, that I'm a dad. I have 3 little girls. I'm a state police lieutenant. You got to connect with people. So when I get to step 2, this does not mean step 2, they answer you once and you move on. If people tell me, I want to lose weight and have more energy, I may say, hey, I'm just curious, why do you want to lose more weight? The more I know about you, the better I can point you in the best direction. And I'll just say, I'm just trying to get specific details. Or you want to get more energy. Why do you want more energy? The more I know about you and your goals, the better I can point you in a better direction. I dig there. Because let me tell you, losing weight is a result. That's not a goal. Everybody wants to lose weight, but why do you want to lose weight? Why is it that you want to lose weight? Why is it that you want to gain more energy? Because then, as hard as it is for you, a lot of times it's your insecurity, but for them, they are seeing that, in fact, you care. So a lot of times when we are failing to ask the question to dig more, we are worried they're going to think, oh my God, why are they asking this? But it's not. It's showing that you care and you're not rushing to sell them something because you're really trying to find out what the goals are. And you know what? A lot of times you may say, she just has 2 bad knees right now recovering, probably shouldn't be in Insanity Max 30. Like, we also do this so we know where we can guide them. So, Kristen, I don't go to step 3 until I go through step 2. Today I had a guy that I noticed his profile picture was a jacket and it was about veterans, thanking a veteran. So in step 2, I asked him, are you a veteran? He said, yeah, me and my wife. And then, what branch you in? Oh, my wife and I were here. We've been together this amount of years. Oh, wow, my wife and I have been together, and I'm a state police lieutenant. So I just want to say I thank you for your service. And I went back and forth, and I got to follow up with him. But we spent a good portion of today, and he's somebody I want to get into next Monday, just talking and building the connection. So, Kristen, I think what you're saying.
I have somebody like that now. Like, we're kind of connected. We've actually been talking about her wife for about 2 days. like just
Perfect.
going back and forth and everything. So, okay.
This should be called a relationship marketing business, not network marketing, because I truly feel it's about building relationships.
I agree.
All right.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Guys, any questions? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? I have to scroll through, so if you're putting your hand up or something, what is the new Shakeology sample pack? The ultimate Shakeology sample pack, guys, it's under the breaking news tab, but you get to try all 6 flavors. So you can get you get chocolate vegan, vanilla, strawberry vegan, and green berry. So now you get to try all. But guys, just so you know, the Shakeology samplers, they only allow you to buy 1. So people can't keep going and buying sample packs. Once you buy it, you're flagged. Any other questions? Anything, guys? Guys, if there's no questions, I want to say this. Trust and believe that this business can change your life. Just be consistent. Be here a year from now, okay? We all struggle. I'm struggling right now. We all are busy. We all are trying to get our Success Club points. But guys, people need our help. Look around at the obesity problem, right? Look around at 2 out of 5 kids is overweight or obese. Just share your story, right? Change your prospect list. Change the name of it, not to prospects. Change it to people whose lives I'm going to change. Families whose lives are going to change. Let yourself look at that every time you go to your list, that you're seeing it's people whose lives you can change or people you're going to help today. All right? Put a value in it. Let's see who's going to get the challenges for Monday. Hit Success Club in March. Have a great week, guys. You guys all rock, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.